Well, I have known Colton Daft since 2023. We had already done 4 productions together, and he, without me even asking, he brought me on for this project, and I was so excited because directing has been my goal for so long, and I was just happy that he entrusted me with this. I've been in Little Mermaid before. I was in Little Mermaid in 2023 myself, so I think he thought I was a good person since I have the experience to a sort of choreographer role as well. So I have 3 or 4 numbers that I just choreographed solely by myself. Sometimes Colton will sub me in and have me do a scene all by myself. Just sometimes I will pull certain kids and help them with their vocals individually for like their solos. I feel like I'm doing music and choreography and blocking. I'm doing a little bit of everything. I think just most heavily I'm doing music and dance because that's probably what I have like the most background in, whereas Colton has more background in acting and set design and costume design. So he does more technical elements. My favorite is always the kids, meeting new kids. I was nervous going into this group because obviously like I don't have much experience with like private school kids. Also seeing the kids grow in confidence, like there's a lot of kids playing leads that have never had vocal training before, and just giving them little tweaks here and there and seeing them sing like fantastically has been amazing too. And there are some kids who are, aren't super confident, they need some guidance, and then there are some kids who are overly confident, and it's hard to find a balance and, train them to meet somewhere in the middle. Obviously, also just experience. Like middle school kids have not had as much time to grow in music, in dance as like a high schooler or a college kid. So catching those kids up to speed and giving them the same choreography as a high schooler can be kind of tough, teaching them all the same thing. Learned from them to have more patience and also to adapt my choreography based on what they can do. I've learned if this kid can do a special skill, I will somehow incorporate that into the routine to elevate it. If a kid is struggling a little bit with the choreography, I might give them something a little bit easier to do. We have ribbons that we have kids twirl sometimes in the backgrounds of scenes, that sort of thing, but I think I've learned to just make every kid feel special and incorporated, and I'm pretty sure at the end of this production, I think every kid will feel like that. Trinity Christian School's first show in years, and it's a big musical. Most of all, I want them to keep coming back. This is a very new program, and I want them to continue to have interest and to help it grow, and just to keep being interested, because when you are in a first-year theater program, all you can ask for is just for kids to come back and to be excited. I squeeze like every time I can to the show. Like I will be in my dorm 10 o'clock at night choreographing a number. I will be on the way blocking a scene in my head. I'll be listening to a song on the way, trying to find harmonies. As an actor, you have a director telling you how to act and what to do, but being able to let your mind create what you want to see on stage. That's something I have never done until this production. I've learned how to pick apart a song and be like, what needs to happen here? And that's like a skill I want to keep carrying, into the rest of my, hopefully, career as a theater director. Me and Colton still have such a love for these kids. They work so hard. They take our vision and they put it on the stage, and they even make their own choices sometimes that are fantastic. I was given this creative freedom to create a vision for this show, and these kids are following it, and it's amazing. I think the reward will be seeing it on stage, which is next weekend, seeing all the little things I did, like, I blocked that number, and I blocked that scene, and, I told them to fix that, and they're singing, and I helped with that set, just all those little things I think seeing on stage will be very fantastic. And having the parents come and see the shows, like, they've been dropping their kids off to this practice all the time, and now they're seeing what's been cultivated out of all those rehearsals. I'm used to being maybe someone in the cast of a show. I have never overseen a show. These kids look up to me in like an immense amount, and that just warms my heart because I love them right back. They are fantastic kids to work with, and I want to give them the best show that they can. During this show, I look at high schoolers, I'm like, I'm not that anymore. I'm their director. Like, this is where I'm meant to be. And it's really wonderful that kids that are only a year younger than you or 2 years younger than you can like have that much trust in you.